What it do, what it do? It's your boy, the real Mr. Dude with no hands. It's your boy, Trey Nubb. Hey, look, I know a lot of people been asking me about the drum video. But I'm going to tell you something about that. How you been playing? You play so good. I'm going to tell y'all the story. I've never told the story, the full story. So, look, I'm going to tell you. It's going to be a little minute. Bear with me. So, the movie Drumline, when that movie came out, y'all know, back in the gap. When that movie came out, I was maybe in the fifth grade or the summer. That movie came out, and I saw that movie, and I was telling myself, I'm going to play drums. That's so amazing. That's one of my top favorite movies, one of my top 2 favorite movies of my life, of all time. I told my mama, I'm going to play them drums. Just like them. You know what she said? How?
How, Sway?
See, most people, when they hear that word how, that's when they really start thinking like the next person or the person that told them or asked them how. Oh, how am I going to do this, man? Dang, I got this going on. Don't you worry about that. Do you want that? Do you believe in that? Then go get it. There's nothing else to be said. Don't worry about how. So I went in 6th grade, I enrolled in a band class. The band director looked at me. He said, what you play? I say, I play the snare drum. Never played in my life. Don't know how I was going to do it. He said, how?
How, Sway?
I said, I don't know, Mr. Band Director, but I'm going to pass your class and I'm going to be one of your best. I brought rubber bands, wristbands, rope, all type of stuff too. Well, not wristbands, just so say. Wristbands came from my homie who was wearing his wristband. You know, back in the gap when people was wearing wristbands and headbands with the drip. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me see your wristband. Got the wristband, slit the stick in, boom. I got the hit that I wanted and it stopped when I wanted it to. That's all I needed from them. I'm going to figure out the rest. The band director looked at me. He said, do your thing. That's all I needed. That 6th grade year, I definitely passed this class, but I was one of his best students. You can ask him to this day. Got to high school, coming up on high school. My mom was like, look, I know you be doing that band, or you was doing a band in middle school. It was cute. You was on stage. I was concert. It's cool. High school, they competitive. You're not going to be able to keep up. They move. You go into one of the most competitive high school bands in Southeast Texas. Mama, I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm not finna stop. Went to the band director over there at the high school. He said, what do you play? Well, I asked him, could I be in a band? He said, what you play? I said, snare drum. He didn't look away. He didn't smile. He didn't nothing. No hesitation. He said, all right, go over there with the drummers. That's all I needed. But it wasn't over, though. So, look, to this day, that's how my sexuality. I love my sexuality to this day. So that's how I need. She challenged me and didn't even know she challenged me. Of course, I mean, she thinking like everybody else, how? I go over there, tell her what I'm doing over there. She was like, first off, that's not going to work. The drums are heavy. You're not going to be able to carry these drums and play at the same time. And we play fast. You're not going to be able to do it. I said, I can do it. Before you know it, she was like, okay, look. Learn how to play a 5-stroke roll fast. And we can maybe work with something. 5-stroke roll is just 5 hits. 2 on each hand of the tap. She said, now play it fast. I couldn't at that moment. But I went home and I practiced, and I'm like, I'm going to do it just because they told me I can't, and this is something I'm going to do. I'm going to play them drums like I saw Nick Cannon and them doing on Drumline. So I went home and I practiced. And of course it got hard. Nothing you going to do is going to be easy. Ever. But it's the challenge that motivates you. Or that motivates me to be better. And that's with the drum nubs. That's not even with the drumsticks. You feel what I'm saying, though? My thing is, if I would have listened to those people talking about how or I can't, I would have never went to college on a full ride 2 times playing the drums. I would have never been on the news or, you know what I'm saying? I was on multiple stations. I did multiple interviews. This is before Trey Nubb, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, just to be honest. This was when I was just the no-arm drummer. Look it up. Google. But I'm telling you, my point is, when you listen to the hows and the you can'ts, you never gonna know. One of my biggest fears, y'all, and I'm gonna leave it at this. One of my biggest fears of life is growing old or being on my deathbed and always wanting to know or wonder, what if? Or being able to tell my kids or my grandkids, hey, you know, if I would have kept, no. all my stories forever, but until I leave this earth, gonna be like, if I was something I wanted to do, I'm gonna say, I did it, or I tried it. I gave it my all, it didn't work, but it led to something else. Cause that's what it do most of the time. Most of the time you aiming for something, and then you figure out that you was really good at something else.
So you've seen him play the drums, and now he's driving. Even though his right leg is fake, his left leg is doing all the work.
Overtime.
I just want to show the people you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
They don't believe it. That's about the gift, though. Stick with Nubb. I'm gonna tell. We gonna talk. Don't worry about the house. You chase that dream. You figure deal me. Yeah.
And he be moving his little body from side to side, doing all type of stuff. He just energetic person who just love life.
Dante, not.